Hey guys, and welcome to the final video of BattleNetwork Week. The game is finally here. Unfortunately, this video series did not really turn out how I planned. I was only able to get out a few shorts, mainly recapping existing info, and turns out once these shorts get old, they can be hard to find, as shorts don't even show up on your main channel page. So for the last video, I figured I'd compile the shorts into one place with timestamps. But I also managed to dig up an old MegaMan video many of you may not have seen. It's nothing fancy, just a chip booster unboxing, but it was cool mainly because the audio quality was completely trashed. But I've gone back and redubbed it and attempted to clean up video quality a little bit, so if you're interested, stick around to the end to see it. Or you can just watch the vertical version of this video that skips the intro and bonus clips. But either way, enjoy! Welcome to the first video in BattleNetwork Week. The next video will be longer and cover the advanced p.e.t, but in this short we'll take a look at a cool little minigame you can play just using these chips. You won't need any mods, even an English copy of BN4 works. To unlock this, you'll also need a chip gate as well as a Navi chip. Turn on your Game Boy with the chip gate installed, and you'll find a hidden option in the main menu. Press A and then insert any compatible Navi chip and you'll be ready to fight. You don't directly control your Navi, instead you issue commands and designate positioning, and your Navi will follow while moving and fighting on their own. Your main role as an operator is sending chips, with Standard, Mega, and Giga all requiring a different charge of the custom gauge. But if you don't have the required hardware to try this, you can beat up the game in the PC version of MGBA, as it features a battleship gate simulator. This game also features PvP, where you can fight against your friends using real battleships. To see that in action, just search BN4 Real Net Battle on YouTube, or click the link in the description. Hey guys, today we're taking a look at sometimes BattleNetwork has crossed into other MegaMan games. Aside from the mobile gacha game, this concept was actually a basis of Rockman EXE Operate Shooting Star. Star Force MegaMan was chasing a villain and is transported back in time to the world of BattleNetwork. And then you're pretty much just playing a remake of BattleNetwork 1. And with the quality of life improvements, it's by far the best way to play the first entry, and it does feature new crossover events, but most of the game is just playing through BattleNetwork 1. MegaMan 03 also featured crossover event. By activating the computer, you could connect up with a copy of BattleNetwork 4, and this was the only way to unlock Zero's signature weapon. Also, if you decide to send a chip back to MegaMan Zero, this new data would actually infect the cyberspace portions of the game with the BattleNetwork viruses, and the only way to remove them was to send the chip back or replace it with a Z-Saber. And with only one Z-Saber per cartridge, unless you cheat, this could be an issue if you bought the game used. BattleNetwork had a few spin-offs. Battleship Challenge offered turn-based battles, Network Transmission and the WonderSwan game had action platforming, but the game that would offer what you'd expect from BattleNetwork, but with a twist, was BattleNetwork 4.5 Real Operation, the only kind of numbered entry we never got in the West, but luckily there's a full fan translation. This game builds on the ideas from BN4's Operation Battle and turns it into a full game. There are even 4.5 exclusive battleships for unlocking new navis. You don't play as LAN here, you're your own operator, and you can even select your own Navi, and your GBA pretty much becomes your own p.e.t. The game features a real-time clock, and your Navi will greet you when you start the day, and ask you some oddly personal questions. Just like the minigame, Navis move on their own during combat while you issue commands and send battleships. Both systems are improved and expanded, and now the game even features virtual battleships you can earn during combat, so you can play the game fully even if you don't have a chip gate. There's no grand story here, but you can freely explore the internet, fight viruses, enter tournaments, and get threatened by Gutsman. This is the plugin p.e.t. It may have been only featured in one mainline game, but I'd argue it's the most iconic of the p.e.ts, and it wasn't even developed by Capcom internally. It was instead designed by Bandai, the makers of this toy form, and even though it came out prior to the advanced p.e.t, this one offers quite a few advantages, mainly the larger, higher resolution screen, the minigame features, and a way to find battles that does not involve a ton of shaking. Mashing a button is much easier. It also features a movable handle and retractable jack. This jack is used to connect you to the internet, and it came from a metal plate, but you can really connect it to any metal surface. Battleships also function very differently with this unit. They're not really collectibles aside from a few promotional chips. What it came with is all you'll ever really find. And that's because these aren't single action chips like you'd find in the games, these more represent a type of battleship. You can use these to create battleships in that specific typing, and during battle you can use these to select a chip of that specific type. And just like with future p.e.ts, the main way you progress the game is by clearing areas through defeating viruses. Alright, hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at, or we're going to be unpacking, the Navi Link System Rockman Beast Special Booster Pack. You can see right here, this is a very fancy package. You've probably seen my video of what the American packages look like. But this is a special booster pack for the Link p.e.t. system and the Beast chipgate and the arcade system, which I don't have. So yeah, I want to go ahead and look inside this. Okay, I'm not sure if this means we're gonna get a standard Mega and Giga chip, but that would be pretty cool. I don't have a Giga chip for the system. Apparently there's different volumes, I think. Anyway. Let's go back real quick. You got a telephone number, a bunch of battle chips over here, and a picture of Rockman. Here's a better look at the front. Looks like we might get a card in there. Let's go ahead and open this up. A little hard to open with one hand. I left my tripod downstairs. I was a little too excited to wait. Alright, looks like we have one standard chip. Let's get this out. Let's get this out of there. Looks like we have some standard chips. And only standard chips, that's okay. Looks like we got Boomerang. I think that's Boomerang 1, and we have, don't quote me on this, I think Guard 3. And Full Gauge. So yeah, I paid about $8 with this for free shipping, so I got some new chips. It's pretty nice. I was kind of expecting at least one Mega or Giga chip, but you know, not too shabby. We got some fancy new chips all in the plastic. Alright, I'll see you guys later.